Going on, fellas? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, back once again with another first impression video. Welcome. This video basically gives you guys a little preview of the next NBA slate. The main purpose is to give you guys the totals of each game, who's favored, as well as give you guys a little injury rundown and who benefits or who takes a hit from the list. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our free media content or our live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we discuss all things DFS all day, every day, 24/7. Just go to chatdfs.com to get in for free. Link will be down in the description below. Also, in the description will be our link to our NBA packages, our core plays, and premium articles. If you're interested, please go and check that out. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started and jump right into this slate. And this NBA main slate has 9 games. Pretty big size slate. Good amount of injury news, so please bear with me. Trying to get through this pretty fast for you guys. First game on the slate, Toronto at Washington, opened up at 228.5 total. Toronto is favored by 5.5. On the Toronto side, we have OG Anunoby as questionable. If he is out, I do like Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and I will be targeting Chris Boucher in tournaments because I do believe this is a good matchup for him and not for Aaron Baines. On the Washington side, we have Russell Westbrook as in. He did rest last game, so all the usage that was spread out to the Wizards are now back to Russell Westbrook. Next game on the slate, Atlanta at Dallas. This game opened up at a 233 total, with Dallas being favored by 4.5. This is Trae Young versus Luka Doncic round. I don't even know what round this is, but here they are again, facing off against each other. And on the Atlanta side, we have Rajon Rondo is out, DeAndre Hunter is out, and Bogdan Bogdanovic is also out. Because of this, I like Kevin Huerter, Danilo Gallinari if he's cheap. He does have a 25-minute limit now, and if he's pretty cheap, he definitely can hit that with DeAndre Hunter being out. Also, don't forget Trae Young, who should perform in this matchup. On the Dallas side, we have no new injuries, but I definitely could see Maxi Kleber play more just because of matchup reasons. Atlanta likes to use John Collins and Clint Capella, so Dallas can counter with Kristaps Porzingis and Maxi Kleber. Next game on the slate, Charlotte at Memphis. This game opened up at 226 total, with Memphis being favored by 4. On the Charlotte side, we have Devontae Graham as out. With that news, I do like LaMelo Ball, who is still goated, Terry Rozier, and Gordon Hayward. On the Memphis side, we have DeAnthony Melton as out, Brandon Clark as out, and Jaren Jackson still out, has not come back yet. One thing to note, Ja Morant, 36 minutes. Dylan Brooks, 36 minutes. Jonas Valanciunas, 2 games off of COVID, started 33 minutes. If you told me that they would get that same run every single game, I would put them in play probably almost every slate until their prices got super inflated. Ja Morant, 36 minutes. Dylan Brooks, 36 minutes. They're out of bodies right now. Grayson Allen just came back from COVID. I mean, he played a little bit, but Desmond Bane's the one that started. So, I don't know. They're great tournament plays. I hope they get run again. I'll definitely look to stack this game a little bit. Indiana at Brooklyn is the next game. Open up at a 236 total, with Brooklyn being favored by 2. Brooklyn is on a back-to-back, and on the Indiana side, we have no new injuries, but I do love them against Brooklyn, who plays literally no defense, and they are on a back-to-back. On the Brooklyn side, Kevin Durant is out. Iman Shumpert, who just joined the team, will be out. And be careful of Kyrie Irving. He might rest. I'm not thinking that he will, just because it's a back-to-back without Kevin Durant. But if Kyrie does rest, you got, well, one, this game might blow out if Indiana plays to their full potential. And if not, then James Harden definitely will be in play. Definitely, if you play James, you're expecting this to be somewhat close, or you're expecting him to get like 55 and 3/4. So definitely make a note of that. Next game on the slate, Clippers at Minnesota. This game opened up at a 225.5 total, with the Clippers being favored by 9. On the Clippers side, we have Patrick Beverley as questionable. Paul George is out. So if Beverley is in and he receives his full minutes, I do like him. Kawhi Leonard's just always a great play without Paul George. If Beverley is out, you can give a bump up to Lou Williams, Nick Batum, and Reggie Jackson. I'm also looking at Serge Ibaka and Marcus Morris to have better games than what they did against the Sacramento Kings when Paul George was out. This is a lot more favorable matchup for him. Not saying that the Kings aren't a bad team. I think the Kings upset the Clippers actually. So Minnesota's way worse, way worse. So on the Minnesota side, we have D'Angelo Russell as questionable, Karl Anthony Towns as doubtful, and Jarrett Culver is out. If D'Angelo is out, I do like Ricky Rubio, Anthony Edwards, and Naz Reid if he plays. On the next game, Cleveland at Denver. This game opened up at a 223 total, with Denver being favored by 9.5. On the Cleveland side, we have Matthew Dellavedova is out, Larry Nance out, and Kevin Love is still out. One player that I am looking at is Andre Drummond. I just want to make sure he receives those full minutes that he got last game. I think he had like 32 plus. Then he's probably in play. Jarrett Allen starting at the power forward position definitely gives me more hope that Andre Drummond can see his full run, because if Jarrett Allen just keeps playing the 4, then I don't think anyone's there to back up Drummond. So, and I think JaVale McGee is out, or JaVale McGee I think left the game last game because of an injury or something like that. But just something to monitor. On the Denver side, we have Gary Harris is out and PJ Dozier out. I do like Will Barton, Michael Porter Jr. because of this news. They definitely probably will play the 2 and 3 spot in the starting lineup. If not, Monte Morris will slot in, but this is what I'm expecting so far. Next game on the slate, New Orleans at Chicago. Opened up at a 230 total, with New Orleans being favored by 3. New Orleans is on a back-to-back, but they have no injuries to report. I'm hoping for a Zion Williamson bounce back after he had mad foul trouble last night. He almost hit value, I think, on FanDuel, but definitely had limited minutes and put up a good amount. So looking for a bounce back there. On the Chicago side, we have Otto Porter Jr. out, Chandler Hutchinson out, Wendell Carter out, and Lauri Markkanen is out as well. Because of this, I like Zach LaVine, Denzel Valentine, and Patrick Williams. One thing I wanted to tell you guys, I played some Kobe White last slate. He was definitely dog in a pretty good matchup. Now he faces off Lonzo Ball, who I believe is a pretty good defender, at least a pretty good one-on-one and help defender. But knowing my luck, watch this man go off. Tournaments only. Next game on the slate, OKC at Lakers. Open up at a 218.5 total, pretty low total. Lakers are favored by 12. OKC has Theo Maledon out, George Hill out, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is their main unit, is out. Mike Muscala is also out. People I'm looking at in this game on the OKC side, Al Horford, who shot 20 shots with Shai Gilgeous. Imagine him without. I don't know. Hamidou Diallo, Kyrick Williams, and Isaiah Roby are all people that I'm looking at on this side. On the Lakers side, we have Alex Caruso questionable, Anthony Davis questionable, and LeBron James is probable. If AD is out, I am eyeing Talen Horton-Tucker, just because I don't know how this game doesn't blow out if LeBron plays. But something to note, the Lakers have played to the level of their competition recently. That could definitely happen today. So if you think OKC keeps up, then I believe that you can probably game stack this. But make sure Anthony Davis is out first, because if AD plays, I kind of see them blowing them out the water. So last game on the slate, Milwaukee at Phoenix. This game opened up at a 224.5 total, with Milwaukee being favored by 4. On the Milwaukee side, we have Drew Holiday as out. Because of this, I do like Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Dante DiVincenzo, who definitely could get into foul trouble here if he's put on Devin Booker at the beginning of the game. We'll see. Also, Bryn Forbes if he starts again. Definitely like some Bryn Forbes as just cash value, you know. On the Phoenix side, we have Chris Paul questionable, Abdel Nader questionable, Jay Crowder questionable, and Dario Saric is out. This is something to definitely monitor, because if Chris Paul is out, then you got to take a look at Devin Booker for sure. You can expect more DeAndre Ayton and Devin Booker pick and rolls. I do like DeAndre Ayton as a play as well. He definitely gets a lot more usage with Chris Paul off the floor because they have to utilize him more. Etuan Moore played 39 minutes last time. If he starts again, definitely in play. And also Cameron Johnson and Frank Kaminsky, 2 other value plays I'm looking at if Chris Paul's out for sure. Anyways, that wraps up this first impression video for the next upcoming NBA slate. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more daily and media content and our live streams. I appreciate you guys all for watching. It's been your boy, your man, your guy, Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS. I am out of here. Peace.